Dom.
Yes.
Would you like a sweetie?
Would you like a sweetie? Yes, a smartie.
Would you like a sweetie? They're not smarties. They're not sweeties. They're smarties. Right, welcome back to Box. Sorry, we are super duper late.
Yeah,
I needed a day off. Dom needed a day off, and we just couldn't get the calendar to align last week. We've still got loads on.
We both needed a day off, and we chose different days to do them.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
The worst part is I could have picked any day. My missus was on annual leave.
Yeah. Terrible.
I know. Shit show. But welcome back, Dom. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Right. So anyway, what are we talking about?
So we're going to be diving in and touching on the Italian GP at Monza.
I didn't realise we were doing some scatting as well. We're going to be talking about, obviously, the Italian GP and the McLaren team orders drama.
Yes. On the Italian GP, we're going to touch on Verstappen's Italian double.
Obviously, the Nostri, the Norris, and
Piastri.
The Piastri. That sounds like an STD. You know, you got Piastri.
Piastri and Niastri.
The Norris and Piastri title fight.
And last but not least, towards the end of the episode, we're going to be digging in a little bit into the Azerbaijan GP at Baku. We don't want to dig too much into it because that'll lead into the next episode.
Yeah. But you know, Dom, before we get started, how are you first things?
I am tired.
I'm saying, mate. I'm saying. It's
got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we just ate our body weight in chicken.
Oh, mate. Honestly, I know we rave at this chicken shop, but it's bomb, you know. We should ask Boss Man if we can record an episode in there.
In the chicken shop.
Yeah.
You should just ask him if he wants to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Give us free chicken.
We need to call him one day and get him say hello on the phone.
Yeah.
The way the dude says hello is incredible.
I'm just slowly touching down further and further. Yeah.
Well, it's also quite cozy in here because it's been cold everywhere, so we've got the heating on, got the lights that are a bit more warm. It's nice. But anyway, moving on to Formula One, the greatest sport on the earth.
Fastest.
And the greatest. Monza never disappoints. And you know what? It really didn't. Again, we had chaos, penalties, team orders, and Verstappen taking another win at Italy. And it was also, to my knowledge, the fastest race ever to be conducted at Monza. Like in terms
from
of time.
start to finish.
Yeah, from start to finish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which, when is it, mate? That's absolutely mental. Like, it is absolute mad ting. So,
a fun stat as well is obviously it was third.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because I'll just see you and you are you're like a perfect straight line.
Yeah. The fun fact is it's Verstappen. Oh my God, I'm really not with it today. Verstappen's Monza victory was his third win of the season and also his third career win at Monza, completing the Italian double this season. That'd be Imola and Monza in the same season.
But obviously, Dom, here's another fun fact heading into Baku. The Baku City Circuit holds the record for the longest straight in Formula One at 2.2 kilometres, where cars hit over 220 miles per hour. But you know what's quicker?
My Honda.
Yes. Yes. Dom, what are you wearing?
I am wearing my Pierre Gasly Alpine. Well, depends. Depends what part of Europe you're from, I suppose.
I mean, I'm so glad that Alpine got saved just as a car manufacturer. But anyway, into the news because we got like 45 minutes left to go. Wow. I missed the V.
What do we want? Race car noises. When do we want them?
Nah.
Meow.
Meow. Fuck off. Right. Alonso's hopeful for 2026 as Aston Martin. Now, trust the tools in the factory.
That's because they've switched to Milwaukee.
That they're on Halford's advanced day, they can actually get replacement tools.
No. They've gone from Harbour Freight to Snap-on or Ingersoll Rand.
No. It'd be going from Halford's advanced to Snap-on.
Fair.
But Halford's advanced got more of a chance of getting a warranty. Anyway, Alonso says the team finally is confident in the developmental the development tools ahead of the 2026 regs. Now, we've spoken briefly about this with, obviously...
The development tools I have is Adrian Newey.
The development tools I have is Adrian Newey and the land of VTEC.
Yeah. Adrian Newey and Honda hand in hand this is the dream team. It was the Senna Prost era McLaren, which was Newey and Honda. The dominant Red Bull with Verstappen and with Vettel as well, I believe, was both Honda and Newey. And we're currently going into Honda and Newey era of Aston Martin.
I mean, obviously, what a career to have had though.
I mean, yeah. I don't think there's a more successful, whatever Newey's job is.
Can I be honest? Well,
person.
The thing is with Newey, they say he can see air and air.
Yeah.
Like, but it proves that he's like
autistic.
No, it proves that he knows how to build a championship winning car.
No, it's just that you can see air. It's like, yes, that's his flavour of autism.
Dominic.
He really did.
Dominic.
It's true. It's got to be.
Dominic. He probably isn't. He's probably just very intelligent, and there's nothing.
No, I'm not throwing shade. I have absolutely
not everyone is autistic. Anyway,
everybody's on the spectrum a little bit.
Yeah, sure. That's not me being that's me who's on the spectrum.
I was going to say me and you are definitely autistic.
Oh, I literally am. Anyway, moving on. Tell me about Cadillac.
Small dog Chevy. Oh wait. Cadillac. Cadillac's boss Lowdown outlined preparations ahead of the 2026 F1 debut. So Cadillac admits the scale of the challenge, but insists the project is on track. Admits the project's on track. What's with me today? So obviously, me and you spoke about this outside of the pod earlier, but and I informed you on this lovely fact, but I'm going to inform all our viewers here.
Go for it. Sharon is Karen.
So Cadillac for Monza ran a virtual race strategy, essentially. So they had a garage at Monza, and yeah, they simulated the entire thing as if they were participating in the race. So taking on board how things happened in the race and what their strategy would be and what they'd changed.
It's such a. It feels weird that teams are doing that,
as I said, I've never known a team do something like that. We've never seen, other than Haas, we've never seen a team come through, have we?
And obviously, Haas are a little team. Like obviously, Cadillac, it's General Motors. It's a much bigger fish entering the competition.
They're going to be coming in. I mean, Haas had some money behind them anyway, but I don't think they're going to have as much as Cadillac.
No, definitely not. I mean, even with the budget, I mean, there is budget caps and everything, but it's still one of those ones where it's what can that money buy you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why obviously teams like McLaren are doing better now because they've got the better money to employ better people for research.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this to you. God, we can't talk today. You know. I think we need like a fucking 4-week holiday. Next big break, we're having a proper bit of time off. But no, like Max went to the Ford factory, high performance engines, which is kind of mad. I still think it's mad that Red Bull is going to have a Ford engine.
Rest in peace, Red Bull.
Honestly.
Wet belt.
To be fair, Ford had to make a very powerful small.
They do.
Small engine.
Especially if they don't mind rebuilding it every race, which, yeah. I mean, those eco booms, they'd go on forever if you just stripped them down and rebuilt them every weekend.
Man said eco boom.
Yeah. 1.6 eco boom, man.
Oh, there's a 1 litre eco boom.
All of them. It's the 1.6 in the
mate,
Fiestas.
It's the 2.3 pot. Mate, it's gonna be like the 2.7 Durotech that they're putting in the vans. It's just gonna go forever.
Forever.
Like the car's gonna be rusted, even though it's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, moving on. Williams right of review successful over Sainz Dutch GP penalty. Dom, you wrote about this. Tell me about it.
So Williams overturned Sainz's 10-second penalty from Zandvoort after presenting new evidence. Yeah. The whole ordeal of him, I don't think it pushed him back into the points.
Was this the whole, I will speak to them at the end of the race?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Fucking comedy gold, An actual, iconic moment.
So it was overturned in the end.
Which good.
Rightfully so.
Good.
So yeah.
Good. Obviously, McLaren.
Yes. So McLaren accused of favouritism between Norris and Piastri. The debate grows further over whether McLaren are leaning towards one driver in the title fight. So at the moment, it's still currently Piastri, top of the table. But we'll dive into that a bit more.
Yeah, I was about to say I've got some thoughts on that I want to speak about. But obviously, Formula One Expo is set to debut in the Asian Pacific region of Melbourne. Melbourne will host the official Formula One F1 Expo in 2025/26 with interactive displays and iconic cars.
Yeah, so that's the one that we had in London that we never went to, which we should have gone to.
I'm quite sad because that sounds fun.
It's literally what it is. It's just going on a tour around the world. So I think it went to mainland Europe for a little while. Now it's set to go to Melbourne. So if you are from the land down under, then that will be coming to you guys very soon. So,
well, that's really exciting. But before we continue, got to pay some bills. So we're going to take a quick, short ad break.
Money off your Mac.
And we'll catch you on the flip side. Let us know what your advert is so we can work out how the targeting's working.
Thanks, guys.
Sensational. Right, let's get into the race. So, practice and qualifying. Did you watch any of the practice or quali?
Oh, did I? What?
I watched quali.
Yeah, I was at work and I watched it at work.
I watched quali. I didn't watch practice, I'll be honest.
At work. So, I don't think I watched practice, but qualifying, yeah. So, what did I pick up from qualifying? Only a couple of things. Hajar went from his P3 podium finish to a Q1 elimination in 6 days.
You know what? That's fucking rough, you know.
That is serious.
That's rough. And it's one of them ones where I'm hoping that it's just Hajar being a rookie in it. Like, there's nothing you can do in these situations.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So he's just got to kind of take it for what it is.
Norris as well, nearly knocked out in Q2. He was in P11 and there was like seconds left of Q2. And he was obviously set to be knocked out going into Q3. And luckily he delivered a monster lap under pressure to take P5 going into the start of Q3. That genuinely, so these points, the only reason I mention these points is because these are just what I've made notes of.
Yeah, of course.
Through the week. But that was the big one for me because I was there just watching Norris like, oh, he's not going to go through. I think it'd be the first time the season and maybe most of the last.
It was a fucking stressful weekend for McLaren.
It was.
It really was.
Eventually, Verstappen claimed pole for his 108th pole position start for Red Bull, moving the team past Lotus into 5th in the all-time constructors pole positions.
Fair fucks.
So that was something that David Coulthard mentioned in the broadcast, I believe, which I totally didn't have my headphones on listening to.
Definitely, you had subtitles on, mate. Subtitles, yeah. Subtitles.
That's what it was.
Anyway, let's talk about the race.
Yes.
So, I'm going to ignore the title because it just threw me off then.
Do you know what? It's not that it's round 16 of 24. I copied and pasted the titles in. Yeah,
I was about to say, like, it still said Dutch GP. I was like, did we fuck up somewhere?
No, that was me. I fucked up there. Round 16 of 24.
You know, this isn't some professional shit.
This is not some professional shit.
This is some professional shit.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It's Monza. Anyway,
right.
Lap 1, the start of the race. What did you think?
Mate, it's fucking fantastic.
It was a good.
Mate, it was tense, you know.
It really, really was.
I mean, obviously, mate, like, I was laughing because, you know, obviously I do sprint social. And what cracks up is the amount of people who cut turn 1 at Monza, and I saw somebody go down like the escape lane. I can't think who it was, but I was like, oh yeah, you know, the Leonardo DiCaprio was like I fucking laughing my ass off of that. But obviously Norris touched the grass. Norris has been touching grass.
Norris did touch the grass for the 100th time this season.
I'm on about something different because I got hurt.
Yeah, Norris did touch the grass on the straight, but he kept his cool going into turn one. Verstappen, ever so slightly, went wide, didn't he?
Yeah, just ever so slightly. Alonso made his best start since 2022. Ocon shoved Stroll off and picked up a 5-second time penalty.
I did think that, yeah.
Honestly,
not 10, but 5.
I know. I saw that. I was laughing my ass off. Moving on, obviously, Bortoletto with a bold move to overtake Russell for P5. It didn't stick, but it showed real intent. And for me, again, it's showing that, like, I'm assuming Audi still has no involvement with Sauber, but I think because they know they're being taken over by much bigger players, like they're trying harder.
Yeah, definitely.
Like everybody in the team is trying harder.
Well, Bortoletto, as I said on various episodes with this season, Bortoletto was the Formula 2 champion.
Yeah.
Second was Hajar, sorry.
Yeah.
And they've both, I mean, when you consider, I would say that the V-Carb is a slightly better car than the Sauber. But
yeah.
I wouldn't say there's much in it. And they're both really dragging both of those cars by their necks, like their life.
Oh, they're driving them to their limit. Absolutely to the limit.
Absolute credit to both of them.
Like genuinely. But moving on.
Go on.
Lap 6.
Lap 6. Leclerc defended hard, but Piastri struck going into turn 1, freeing himself to fight for the championship points. So, yeah, I mean, Piastri really, really worked hard.
Yeah.
The entire race, clawing back places as and when he's kind of given and taken. So, yeah,
that's the thing with Monza. Like Monza, even though it's the fastest race on the circuit in terms of like speed, well, they call it the Temple of Speed. But it's also one of those ones, mate, like where the actual opportunities to overtake at Monza, there's lots there, but it's a very small window of opportunity.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. It comes down, it's strategy most of the time.
Yeah, 100%.
That does
100%.
That does Monza, which brings us on to Lawson being the first to pit at lap 9. Bear in mind, everyone started on, I believe, most of the grid were on mediums. So pitting at lap 9.
Yeah, that's an early pit. Because what was it, 72 laps, isn't it?
Something like that. Hey, was it? No, 50? 50 something? It's got to have been.
Oh, so 72.
It might, I don't know. Fake fans. Maybe
anyway,
that's something I should put into the notes going forward.
But yeah, Lawson's box, first one to pit.
Yeah. Going into lap 13, Bortoletto led a huge DRS train. So it was Bortoletto, followed by Alonso, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Behrman, Sainz, Albon, and Ocon and Stroll. So that was
all aboard the DRS train.
All of them within DRS of the person in front of them.
That's quite fun,
That's a lot of DRS.
That is a lot of DRS. But then, obviously, lap 18, 19, Behrman pitted, kicking off a strategy phase.
Yeah, so it was very much a one-stop for a lot of people. And a lot of people were holding off, hoping for a safety car for the opportunity to make it a one-stop. There's a few people that pitted quite early on. Obviously, that 18, 19 lap mark. But, yeah.
So, yeah, one of the first actual racing incidents of the race was lap 25, which was Alonso's suspension failure after a hot run into Ascari, which he retired after limping the car back. And can I be honest, mate, I feel bad now. And I know we joke a lot about Aston Martin, and especially Lance Stroll. But when I see like that one of their cars go wrong, I feel, out of all of them, I feel really shit for them, because I'm like, they're a team who's really trying now.
Yeah.
Like, and they've got them, and it's not like, say, some of the other teams on the pack where I'm like, I don't think you've got it to be a top 3 team. Like, I look at Aston Martin, even with maybe a driver switch up, and they could be a top 3 team, especially now.
Yeah, they're doing quite well. However, after seeing that suspension failure, You didn't. I don't think I could spot the moment where it failed, but you see shortly after that just how bad it was. I mean, considering they're fairly stiff anyway, but then seeing it not flex at all was watching him nurse it back to the pits going so slowly, and you just seeing the car fucking it was bad.
I bet that was fucking terrifying for him to drive as well though.
Yeah, whole heart. I would not have wanted to do that.
No, absolutely not, mate. Definitely not. But then obviously lap 40, Sainz tangled with Bear. No, you've put Sainz tangled with Bearman. You know what would have been fun to do? Sainz tangoed with Bearman. But yeah, no yellow flag. And that's when Carlos Sainz's absolutely legendary radio call started coming through.
Yeah.
I will speak to them at the end of the race.
No, that was the race before.
I thought it was this race as well.
No. Well, it might have been. I don't know. I don't recall.
I know he was fucking vexed again.
He was vexed because, I'd be pissed too, because they literally both caused each other to spin out. But the fact that there was no yellow flag for that was quite surprising, I think. But hey-ho. The mid-race incidents, Bearman's 10-second penalty. Antonelli got a 5-second penalty for erratic driving.
Ocon got a 5-second penalty.
Ocon got a 5-second penalty. And
Alonso almost rear-ended Bortoletto.
Yeah, that was quite wild. Considering like Bortoletto, Alonso is Bortoletto's mentor.
Yeah, isn't he his manager as well?
I think that may be what I meant. But so moving into lap 46, 250, Norris's slow pit stop, issue with the front left tyre, cost him P2. Dropping behind Piastri. McLaren ordered Piastri to hand the place back. Piastri moaned on the radio, but his engineer referenced Budapest 2024, and he inevitably obliged.
Do you know what? Like, it's kind of one of those ones, right, where it wasn't Lando's fault that the frigging front left gun pit guy fucked up, and it wasn't Piastri's. Piastri just got ahead, had a better pit, and he put him in the lead. And like, I'm not saying that that Piastri should have taken the points because of it, but that is also racing.
Well, it's racing. The team shouldn't have got involved, in my opinion. It's as simple as that.
Can I be honest? For what it showed me then is that Lando is their hero, even though Piastri is their points winner.
Yeah.
Lando's the one who has all the brand sponsors. He has he's the one that the team push a lot more as the face of the brand. And it upsets me really, because I get Formula One, obviously it is a massively marketable asset, that what your driver is. But it's also one of those ones where, because Lando is the more marketable asset, like they're sort of giving him
poster child. Yeah,
they're giving him a better opportunity and things like that.
I just don't think they should have got involved.
No, I don't. I think it should have just been, it is what it is. Well, both our drivers are still on the podiums.
I do have some more to touch on that towards the end, so we can get into more of that shortly. So, but yeah, coming up towards the end of the race, 50 to 53, McLaren gave both drivers the all clear to race cleanly. Once Piastri had given the position back to Lando. Carry on, you can race now if you want.
What I will say, you could see Piastri was just hammering Lando then.
The last couple of laps after that was just he'd given the position back, and then he was like, right, I'm not backing off though. Right.
Yeah, I could tell that like Piastri was like, a couple more laps he would have just done Lando again.
Yeah, 100%.
He was there. He was like, right, I want that position right now. But yeah, obviously Verstappen had absolute radio gold.
So the two things that stood out for me in the race was when obviously Verstappen led for most of the race, and his engineer was like, right, Max, you're ahead by quite a bit. You ain't got anything to worry about. Just bring it home. And Max said, no risk, full push. So, yeah.
I will say, I thought it was a bit of a dickheady thing, but I do also laugh at it though. It's like, obviously when he started laughing hard, because that like Norris back in.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh,
because
is he
of the slow stop.
and like literally Verstappen was like, oh, is that because he's not quick enough?
Yeah, but it was laughable.
It was like, unlike, it's one of them ones where we speak a lot about Lando and bottling it and everything, but he did nothing wrong on that stop.
He did nothing wrong. It was all the team, but that's not the team's place to get involved.
Did you not see because obviously with the corner, you have somebody who pulls the tyre off.
Yeah.
Somebody who puts the new one on.
Yeah.
And then somebody who's on the gun. And did you not see I think it was one of the tyre guys was like, the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Because he was just there, like just stood there and he locked up.
Yeah.
And like, I'm at, mate, 100% he's got P45 in the post.
Well, the thing is as well, I'm not sure if you know this about the Formula One wheel guns.
Yeah, they're
auto adjusting. So when it's set on undo, so when they put it on and press the trigger, as soon as they let off the trigger, it automatically switches back to Titan.
Yeah.
So they don't do any of that. So they literally have to press it
Yeah,
and then
I
press
know.
it again. So when they take the wheel gun off, so he's gone, press the button, and it's tried to loosen it, and he's let his finger off, and it's gone straight into locking mode, so that it'll go back on, and he has to then manually override it, which requires you have to press two things that are on different sides, so you have to do it with both hands to put it back into loosen, to then go and try and take it off again, and then you have to manually press the button to tighten it again because you've done the manual override.
Yeah.
So it's all of that. You think it's not that hard to press a couple of buttons, but when you're doing 1.9 to 2.3 second pit stops,
mate, tenths of a second's everything, but
it takes 2.3 seconds to just do those things alone.
But the point I'm making is, it's one of them ones where you could see he wasn't even doing anything. He just got into like shock.
Yeah, that's it.
He didn't know what to do, and you know what? To the pit guy, I feel for you.
Yeah,
like because
the
pressure
at the job centre.
But the pressure you must be on, like, and for the team, it's like he was the one who kind of fucked the stop up. But I've seen that a lot this year of people having like where the wheel guns have like locked or
But at the end of the day,
tyre hasn't gone on properly.
It didn't cost the team anything. Luckily, it was one of those instances where it was a slow stop. Yes, 100%. But it didn't actually cost them any time in any positions because they swapped it back. It is
So
what it is.
obviously all F1 cars, they're centre lock wheels. I'd love to see just one time them to have like 5 studs and do like the NASCAR.
Well, it's only one guy at NASCAR as well, isn't it? So it literally goes around. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but it's because it's 2 guys who do a pit stop in.
Yeah. But you can only do one wheel at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun.
Yeah, like I know because there's somebody on the jack, somebody on the tyre, somebody on the gun.
But you can only do one wheel at a time. That's why
when you see NASCAR, they're doing like 6-second stops with one guy, like beast mode,
lethal.
But anyway, the final time, we're going to take a little ad break, and we will catch you right after this, and we will be back with the race results.
We're back.
Thank you so much as always.
What I wonder what they've been told to buy. A 12-month subscription to NordVPN?
Do you know what they haven't been told to buy? Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm so scared if they ask us for a sponsorship, you know.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, we've always spoken highly of Raid Shadow Legends. Then like there's like literally I've been 3 episodes of just ripping the shit out of them. Anyway, you know the rules.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Thanks. Right, you take with I'll take even.
In P1. Max Verstappen with 25 points.
P2, Lando Norris with 18 points.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mate. P3 was Oscar Piastri with 15 points.
P4, good finish for Ferrari. Charles Leclerc with 12 points.
You know, fantastic finish for Ferrari. And I feel Ferrari didn't get the recognition they did for that race. P5 was George Russell with 10 points.
P6, again, Ferrari doing quite well. Lewis Hamilton with 8 points.
P7 was Alex Albon with 6 points.
P8, Gabriel Bortoletto with 4 points. Again, the Sabres finishing fairly high in the points is pretty, well, I say fairly high for Sauber.
Oh, 100%. P9 is Kimi Antonelli.
P10 is Isaac Hajar.
P11 now is Carlos Sainz.
P12 is Oliver Behrman.
P13 is Yuki Tsunoda.
P14 is Liam Lawson.
P15 is Esteban Ocon.
P16, Pierre Gasly.
P17 is Franco Colapinto.
P18 is Lance Stroll.
Then in the DNFs, we have Alonso and Hülkenberg.
Yep, we.
Right, Dom, last race predictions. Fuck me, I was a county mile off. No, I wasn't. I was right, just one place down.
You were right if...
Verstappen did win.
Yeah.
Legit.
Pretty good. I was...
Miles off.
Yeah. And...
Your dad was miles off. No, none of us got any points.
My dad went miles off. He was... I mean, if he would have put Verstappen Norris instead of Norris Verstappen, then
I feel I was the closest this week.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Let me have the win this week for this.
Yeah. 0 points for all of us.
0 points for us. We all fucked up.
Right. We won't do the predictions in this one.
No, because there's no race this weekend. We'll do that next weekend.
Yes.
Well, next week.
Week. We'll do it at some point.
Yeet. Right. The notable events of Monza. I don't know why I keep doing the radio voice, you know.
So we spoke about Verstappen taking his third win of 2025 and his third win in Monza and the Italian double that he's done.
Of Imola and Monza. If you're wondering.
The notable event for me, so after watching this, this was on the broadcast. Villeneuve was being interviewed and they were talking about the McLaren team orders. So that was the topic.
Yeah.
And he basically said if it was P1 that they were playing with, then fair enough. But it was literally P2 and P3. Just keeps things fair in the long-term title fight, which I don't agree with.
No, I don't agree with. I'm like, at the end of the day,
they shouldn't have got involved.
You're still going to be the constructor. You're still going to be the constructors champion.
Yeah.
So just like, and I know it sounds bad, Lando's got still a big gap to make up.
Yeah. It's just,
like for me, like in those situations that you push your better points performing driver further.
Yeah.
Like, and talking of season race winners so far, so obviously you know this, but because you wrote this, but most races so far is Oscar Piastri winning 6 races so far this season. Then Lando Norris follows with 5 races, Max Verstappen with 3 races, and at the back is George Russell with 1. You know what? It's devastating to see what's happening to Mercedes this year.
It is.
I feel then they're just really not in good form.
No, but they are consistent.
No, that's what I mean. I know we say that they're consistent, but like
they're consistent. They're just not. They're just consistently average.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're not doing any show-stopping performances. Can I be honest, mate? I can't wait for 2026.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I really.
Like the season's been great so far. Like, but I want a new car now. I want some. The grid. Something needs to change to excite racing again a little bit.
Yeah, it has been a little bit. It's been a bit boring and predictable.
I think the teams have hit the limit of what they can develop at the cars as well.
Yeah, well, they're just. I don't think they've put in any more effort or resources into.
No, 100% not. Anyway, Dom, where's the next race?
So the next race is the Qatar Airways Azerbaijan Grand Prix 2025, which is held at the Baku City Street Circuit. Will take place on Sunday, the 21st of September 2025, with a starting time of midday on. It says BST. It's definitely not BST because that's midday British Summer Time, but the local time is 3 o'clock. Yeah. The first Azerbaijan Grand Prix was held in 2017 and has been won most times by the driver Sergio Perez, and constructors with the most wins at Baku is Red Bull.
Interesting.
Yeah. Last year, the pole position starter was Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. The podium for the end of the race was Lando Norris in the McLaren. Max Verstappen in the Red Bull and George Russell in the Mercedes. I don't see it being much different this year, with Lewis Hamilton taking the fastest lap in a Mercedes. That was a typo. I didn't mean to put Ferrari.
I gathered what you meant. But yeah, I mean, have you noticed that Lewis has got the fastest lap at like a shitload of tracks?
Because it's fast.
He's fucking fast.
But if it was in the, I think, what was it, the W11, I think it was? The Mercedes that was just like...
unstoppable.
Yeah, there's nothing catching that thing.
Right, Dom, I'm going to let you take this because this is an absolutely lovely fact and I'm going to let you read it.
Okay, so this is something, just before you said like, oh, are you ready to start now? I was like, no, there was one more thing that I had written down that I needed to put in the pod and I couldn't find anywhere to put it, so I just thought I'd put it here just before we wrap up. So Sebastian Vettel has more sound like Jonathan Ross then. Sebastian Vettel has more race wins, 53 in total, than every Australian Formula One driver combined, which is at 52. So the question is, I saw this on Cadence Breaking's Instagram story.
Yeah.
And she asked the question, which I'm going to ask now to you, is do you think that Oscar Piastri is obviously going to put an end to that? Because one more race win from Piastri would then bump that so that Vettel is tied with every Australian driver. But then, do you think that it will happen this season?
Oh, 100%. I really feel Oscar's got a couple more races in him yet.
So it's just mental that Piastri. No,
Vettel. There we go.
Vettel has more race wins than every Australian Formula One driver combined. Only by one.
That is mental, but I do feel that Piastri's got it. Anyway, so genuinely, we're really sorry for missing the episode. Like, I think you can hear in our voices, we are both very tired.
I've been with it.
Like, I think we both need a break. Like, basically, we
need a holiday.
You know what it is? We've just had the busiest frigging year in our careers so far.
Yeah, it's been.
And I can't bless Sentio all the time for it. Like, I'm not ungrateful, but we're all a bit tired, and it's just, as I said, all this stuff, it's me and him. So there's only so much we can do. So we're really sorry for missing the upload. And the YouTube thing, I can't get into upload at the minute.
We'll get there. We'll get it back.
We're working on it. But
myself.
That's it for our Italian GP review. Monza gave us drama, penalties, and some classic McLaren team orders. Verstappen takes the Italian double wins for both Imola and Monza, whilst Norris and Piastri keep trading blows in the title fight.
Yep. And next up, it is Baku, one of my favourite races and definitely my favourite street circuit.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Always delivers chaos, safety cars, and big talking points. We'll be back to break it all down and see if McLaren can keep up the pressure, or if Red Bull really does give you wings and they can flap up some momentum.
That was some fantastic closing remarks.
that was actually me that wrote that as well, because I thought I'd throw the
sensational.
The Red Bull gives you wings thing. But yeah, I think, well, the thing that the thing that rings true with me so much lives rent free in my head when it comes to Baku is Leclerc's crash into the wall, and he crashes and he goes, I am stupid. That's one of my favourite Baku moments.
No, honestly though, mate. So where can we find you?
You can find me at DJ Dom Cook on whatever you so fancy and deem fit.
Sensational.
What about you?
You can find me at Sentio Silvano, pretty much on the same. Where can you find the podcast, Dom?
The pod is box pod. If you put that into, again, anything, all one word, even YouTube, if for some reason, if you search box, 3 separate words.
I will say,
pod, it's just really hard to optimize well, because it's an overused phrase, really.
There may be a name change coming, not for this season, but for next season, we may be under a new name.
New alias.
We'll
figure something out.
Yeah, thanks so much for listening as always. We'll see you on Sunday.
Yes, we will see you on Sunday. I know we haven't actually said it at any point in this bit because we re-recorded after like 5 minutes.
Oh shit, yeah.
So we're going to, because of the no race this Sunday and this episode airing on the Tuesday, we're going to release the next episode, on Sunday, just to fill the gap a little bit. And then we'll go back to the normal schedule of Fridays after that.
Fantastic. As always, thanks so much for listening. We'll see you on Sunday.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Don't headbutt. Don't do it. Don't do it. You haven't got a guard on it.